Hi everybody, welcome to Physics in the Universe. Today I am working on Tuesday's double slit interference activity and thought that if you didn't have a group mate that maybe you could work with me. So the first thing I want you to do is watch this video, What in the Bleep Do We Know? It's just 5 minutes and you might have seen it in chemistry if you were at Mills.
We are the granddaddy of all quantum weirdness, the infamous double slit experiment.
And infamous it is. Oh man, what a debate. Back in the day, people were like, what is light? It's a particle, it's a wave. And they fought on and on about this. So they keep fighting. They can't decide. Sometimes it looks like a particle, sometimes it acts like a wave, and they're just like, okay, fine. It's either. Yeah, it's either. Well, as you know, it's not good enough for science. We need data. Show us the evidence. Entering 1801, Thomas Young and his famous double slit experiment. With this, he was able to prove that light is not a particle or a wave. He was able to suggest that light is both particle and a wave, and entering the dual nature of light. So it goes. This was so crazy that in 1927, Davison and Germer did the same thing with electrons to show that atoms and even molecules follow the same phenomenon. Well, people were freaking out. Planck, Einstein, de Broglie, Compton, and Bohr all got in on the action. Let's take a look at the assignment. The first video goes through a lot of this assignment. I'm going to zoom in here on numbers 3 through 6. Where it asks you to draw some stuff. Talks about drawing a point source first. So I would draw a dot with concentric circles as if I had dropped a rock into a pond. And maybe I dropped another rock next to it. Draw some more circles. Whoa, getting out of hand there. You get the idea. It looks like owl eyes. And number 5 asks you to draw a straight line intersecting through a bunch of the ripples, and then circle everywhere a ripple touches the line. So I'm going to circle everywhere a ripple touches the line, and if it touches or is close, if it touches an intersection of 2 lines, I'm going to color it in because I'm fancy. Oh, that's a bunch of lines there. Here's one line, one line, one. All right. So I know something about crests. These represent the wave crests, right? I know that when you have 2 waves overlapping each other, their crests combine and they add up constructively. So right here where you have 2 crests, we're going to see a bigger ripple. So question number 6 asks about, well, what if this was light and these were light bulbs? And instead of ripple size, we're looking at wavelengths. We're looking at brightness of light. So what kind of light pattern would you see on this line? Is it all bright? What kind of pattern is it? How would you describe that pattern in words? Next thing I would do is to watch another good video. This one is Veritasium double slit video. And in this one, he takes a giant box with a double slit in the top and does his experiment.
What is light? What is light?
This guy's hilarious.
What is light?
Isn't it an element?
So he does this experiment with sunlight, and I just think it's really cool, and you should check it out. It's about 7 minutes long. Anyways, I hope that I've given you enough to be able to use your own thoughts and your own words and really think about this fascinating part and debate of science. The dual nature of light. Both. All right, you guys have a good night. See you around.